Hello and welcome to John F. Kennedy High School. This high school game is being brought to you by DET Sports Media on YouTube and Sky Cable Channel 16. We thank you guys for joining us here tonight. We have a girls volleyball match in the Naugatuck Valley League between the Kennedy Eagles and the Crosby Bulldogs. We pick up action in game one of a 5-game match, and the Kennedy Eagles have surged out to a 10-4 lead. Some impressive early play by Alejandra Wallace, and Julia Rusi has Kennedy out to the early lead. Solid rally here. Jean goes for the finesse play over the net. Sent right back by Crosby, and they can't return the favor. Number 15, Ayana Figueroa, unable to get that one across for Crosby, and Kennedy will stay on serve with senior Crystal Matos. Impressive overhead serve. Good dig there by Crosby to start the point. The hit over. And we have a nice rally here going so far. Kennedy's going to have to get that over the net. They do. Good set here. And the ref did not like it. I believe that was a palming violation, so that's going to go back to Crystal Matos. Kennedy comes into tonight's game with a 2-0 record. They're decked out in the navy and white uniforms with the gold trim and looking to improve to 3-0. They had an impressive win on their home floor last night on senior night, a decisive win over Wilby to improve to 2-0. Crosby back on serve here. Roales sets up Rusi, who finds the open spot in the court, and just like that, Kennedy's back on serve and back up 13-5. Here, Crosby Bulldogs have the blue uniforms on with the white lettering. They come into tonight's game 0-2 and looking for a conference win here to spark their season and get in the win column. That's going to sail along, unfortunately, for Daphne Honor, and it's now 14-5 Kennedy. Sub here early on for Crosby. Denise Reyes comes into the game for number 6, Kiera Hawk. Julia Rusi served a little too much on that one. That's going to sail along and give the advantage back to Crosby on the serve. Number 8, Amanda Paredes, bounces behind the service line, set for her serve. Jump serve over the net, and Kennedy unable to do anything with it. Natalie Topolowski looked for the bump there, but it gets sent wide, and it's 14-7 Crosby. 14-7 Kennedy, excuse me. Paredes, another great serve. One of the Morales twins bumps it to the other. Kennedy sends it over the net. And a little too high there. Nobody on Crosby knew what to do with that. It clatters into the net and down to the floor. And it's 15-7. Head coach of Kennedy, Michael Stango's got to be impressed with the early season wins for Kennedy. They're 2-0. And have a commanding lead in the first game tonight. Senior night was a success for the Kennedy girls volleyball team last night. Unable to get that point over in 3 hits. Falls helplessly to the floor, so Kennedy will get another serve here. Janelle Jean spins it, serves it. Good dig there to start the point. Nice hit. And again, in 3 hits, Crosby unable to get it over the net. So they're getting in their own way here early on. They're starting points off right, but they just can't find the continuity as a team to get the ball over. And it's advantage Kennedy here, up by 10 now. Jean serve over the net. Kind of handcuffs number 55, Angelina Ovales, the libero for Crosby. And the lead has ballooned to 18-7. Crosby needs to stem the tide here if they want to stay in game 1. Kennedy is in command right now. Sean bounces, focuses, steps into her serve. And that one's going to come up short, caught by her own teammate, Captain Vivian Bunker, who we'll hear a lot from tonight. She's an impressive player for Kennedy. Definitely one of their best. Serve is back to Crosby. Ayana Figueroa, number 15. And that's just going to clip the tape and get over. Bunker alert to it, though. Matos sends it up in the air. Topolowski over the net. Back to Figueroa. Here's some good passing by Crosby, and they get it over. We've got a good rally going here. And the ref is going to award that point to Crosby. I believe there was a touch of the net there by a Kennedy player. Figueroa sends it over. Natalie Topolowski goes for the kill. What a save there by Figueroa. And it's hit back over, but wide. Number 10, Anaya Watson, unable to do anything with the great save from Figueroa there. She served a good one. Just clipped over the net and stuck her hand out and said, look what I found. But Crosby unable to win the point. Alejandra Wallace, who served the ball very impressively last night, finds the net here. Midway through game one, and it's 19-10. Kennedy Eagles now. Daphne Honor is going to serve it here for Crosby. Overhand serve that clips the line. That's going to be a point for Crosby. She shakes her head and says, yeah, I know what I was doing. Brilliant serving there. Pinpoint accuracy, and that gets the point for Crosby. They're inching a little closer here. It's now 19-11. Overhand serve definitely is going to find the court this time. Crystal Matos looks for the kill. The dig by Honor. The set. And Crosby's going to have to hit this over. They do. We've got a rally here. Here comes Raleigh now for Vivian Bunker. The kill. Honor says no. A dump over the net by Crosby. Let's see if... Oh, Ruelas goes for the finesse. To her other twin, Alexandra Ruelas. Crystal Matos for the kill. And then it's sent wide by Anaya Watson. So that was one of the more impressive points of the night. And it goes to the Kennedy Eagles. Honor kept the team in there, and head coach Stephanie Nicholas is going to take a timeout and talk it over with her team. Score stands at 20-11. Chanel Jean had an impressive service stretch there for Kennedy to kind of balloon this lead. A good answer by Ayana Figueroa and Daphne Honor to keep Crosby in striking distance. This is going to be a tough one to overcome. Down 9 points here in game one, but hopefully they can carry some confidence and some momentum into game two and the rest of this match. The Kennedy Eagles last night protecting their home court very impressively. They won decisively, as I mentioned, over Wilby. 3 games in a row, 25-8, 25-15, and 25-9. So you don't want to get down early to Kennedy. They are really good at putting teams away once they get a lead in a game. Here comes a late sub for Crosby. Number 8, Amanda Paredes, is going to check in the game for number 55, Angelina Ovales. Topolowski to serve. Great overhand, dug out by Honor. And that looks like to be a carry here for Crosby, so a tough stretch for Anaya Watson to see if she can pick her head up and help her team out towards the end here in game one. Topolowski again to serve. Overhand, and Honor, the impressive hustle there to get it up. And over by number 6, Kiara Hawk. Vivian Bunker the kill, no sir, nope. And that's going to be a point for Kennedy, I believe. Yes, it is. It's ruled for Kennedy there, 22-11. Topolowski again on serve. Good velocity there, but Honor counters with the dig. Anaya Watson gets it over this time, set by Julia Rusi. And she's going to hit it over successfully. Honor sets up a teammate. Ruelas to Ruelas, the twins on this team. Julia Rusi with an impressive overhand kill. That's still a live ball off the ceiling. Great heads-up play by both teams. Vivian Bunker goes for the dink. The good block. And it gets over again. Wow, the shot making on this point. Julia Rusi goes for the finesse again. Honor, it's set up, and an illegal hit there again ends one of the best rallies of the match in favor of Kennedy. There was one point there off a Julia Rusi kill where the ball ricocheted off the ceiling and went for another 6 or 7 hits over the net. This serve is going to sail long, ending Topolowski's impressive stretch, but it's now 23-12 Kennedy. That was crucial there by Topolowski. I think this game is just out of reach. We have a timeout on the floor from the officials. Anaya Watson sends her serve over as we resume play. Here comes Julia Rusi for the kill. Figueroa, Watson, great hustle by the Crosby Bulldogs, but it doesn't amount to the ball getting back over the net. And now here is game point for the Kennedy Eagles. Alejandra Wallace will serve here. And that's going to sail along. Great heads-up play by the Crosby Bulldogs to not touch that one. And it's 24-13. Number 9, Veronica Ruiz, who had some great touches in that big rally, is going to serve here for Crosby. Julia Rusi for the kill. Daphne Honor the dig. Watson chases it down. Ruiz can't find it. And that's how game 1 ends. A lot of exceptional hustle for the Crosby Bulldogs, but they were just a little bit outmatched in game 1. And your final score is going to be 25-13, early advantage for Kennedy. That's an impressive number for the Crosby Bulldogs. They shouldn't hang their heads early on. The highest total last night that the opponent was able to muster up against Kennedy was 15, so they're off to a good start. And last night's match as well, Kennedy came out a little bit flat in game 2. I wonder if head coach Michael Stango is going to harken back to that. Wilby was actually in command of game 2. It was 13-9 at one point, and then 13-13, and from there Kennedy won 12 of the next 14 points. So they want to avoid that. Don't want to let Crosby have any confidence here, but let's see what happens as we get set for game 2. The hitting from Kennedy is just extremely fun to watch. They have a lot of girls that can pop the ball over with extreme velocity. Vivian Bunker, Natalie Topolowski, and Julia Rusi all have potent overhand kills, and they put teams in some tough positions just when they think they're getting back into the point. Again, I want to thank you for joining us via DET Sports Media on YouTube and Sky Cable Channel 16 here in Waterbury. We're off to a good start on a Friday night here at John F. Kennedy High School. Just under a minute away from the start of game 2 here. Both benches are looking relaxed and confident at the moment. Hopefully Kennedy can continue to flex their muscle. They were definitely the more powerful of the two teams in game 1. I think Crosby's going to have to combat that with communication, solid play, and limit the errors here in game 2. They can't afford to give Kennedy any points. It seems early on they have the slight talent advantage here. The horn sounds, and Kennedy looks ready to take the court as they have their socially distanced cheer. That's a funny thing to see. It's something we'll have to get used to here in 2020. Again, we see tonight all players wearing masks while playing a sport. That's got to be very new to our viewers, definitely new to me. Something I've never seen. But the players seem to be adapting pretty well to it. Nobody seems to be out of breath. Nobody seems to be overheating. Players look like they're doing a great job of hydrating. So here we go. We're set for game 2. Number 18, Daphne Honor, set to serve. She's joined on the court by number 15, Ayana Figueroa. Number 24, Julia Petro. Number 8, Amanda Paredes. Number 6, Kiera Hawk. And number 9, Veronica Ruiz. We have a late substitution here. Number 77 on the court now for Crosby. Honor pounds the ball into the court, sends an overhand over. Julia Rusi's there first. Good hitting here by Kennedy, and Topolowski sends the kill over, but it's dug out by Honor. Veronica Ruiz, the overhead. Julia Rusi, the impressive dig, the set by Wallace. And somebody hit the net here. And that's going to be point Kennedy. So Crosby hits the net. And the starting lineup for Kennedy in game 2 is going to be Alejandra and Alexandra Ruales, 11 and 24 respectively. Alejandra gets that one over. Honor the hustle, digs it out. 77 for Crosby. Looks to get it over but can't. Rounding out the starting lineup is 19 Julia Rusi, number 3 Crystal Matos, number 8 Natalie Topolowski, and number 1 Vivian Bunker. That's a formidable front line there for Kennedy. Again, the Ruales serve, too much to handle, and she's getting back to her old self. Last night, she had stretches of winning 10 points in a row, 12 points in a row, and really put Kennedy in a comfortable position time and time again when she served. There's another great jump serve that finds no man's land, and it's now 4-0. This is what we're talking about. Her service game just puts the rest of the Kennedy team at ease. She can control the game from behind the service line. We saw that last night. Another good overhand. This time Crosby up to the task. Set over by number 6, Kiera Hawk. A set for Wallace. Bunker the kill. Dug out by Honor. Number 8 from Crosby. Impressive overhand. Topolowski's blocked there by Ruiz. Wallace. Bunker. Finesse. Number 8. Good communication here. Veronica Ruiz sends it over with a good hit. Let's see if Topolowski can strike this time, and it sails just long. Some great frontline defense by 8 Amanda Paredes and number 9 Veronica Ruiz. Some good blocking, some good passing, and Crosby able to hold on just long enough in the error from Kennedy. We're at 4-1. Number 8 Paredes sends it over. Topolowski's there to dig. Bunker sends it back. Crosby puts themselves in a tough position, but they do get it over on the third hit. Morales does a good job of setting up Bunker. Ruiz with the block. Deflected to Kiera Hawk. Just couldn't react quick enough. She was in a tough spot there. Good effort, but 5-1 Kennedy. Topolowski, good spin on that serve. Ruiz saves, 24, gets it over for Crosby. Vivian Bunker for the finesse shot, and tiny bit of a carry there, says the official. Bunker just made contact with that one just a little too long. So here comes Veronica Ruiz for the serve now. The overhand sails just in, and Ruiz is there for the dig as well. 77, unable to make contact there. Good play. We've got a player here for the Crosby Bulldogs. Veronica Ruiz is very talented. She can do a little bit of everything. Block at the net, serve, dig for her teammates. She's got great court awareness. Vivian Bunker, the senior captain, with her serve. Just some miscommunication by Crosby. The hustle was there again, but not the execution, and Kennedy now has a 7-2 lead. Bunker again with the overhand. Great spin on that serve. Kiera Hawk gets it over, but sails just wide. Kennedy, one of their biggest assets is they put a lot of pressure on teams with the velocity they get on their hits. Sometimes teams can only dump the ball over, not utilizing all 3 of their hits, like Crosby's able to do here, but it hits the net. But as I was saying, sometimes the ball comes so quickly at a player, all they can do is try to hit it back, and it usually results in an error. (9-2) now. Honor, Hawk, Petro gets it just over. Morales with a good bump. Rusi sends it over early on the second hit. Petro again has to get it over. She does. Bunker to Wallace. Back to Bunker. The finesse works out. That is a lethal duo right there. Alejandra Wallace and Vivian Bunker, two of the best players on the Kennedy Eagles girls volleyball team. And Bunker is in a bit of a groove here on a serve. Let's see if Crosby can knock her off. That serve gets over clean, but it's going to find the net and bounce to the ground. Redis gets her hands to it, but nobody can do anything with it after. Number 10, Anaya Watson's going to check back into the game for Julia Petro on the Crosby side. 11-2, Bunker to serve. Redis, much better touch this time. Kiera Hawk to Watson. The finesse works out. Brucey, Ruales, and Janelle Jean hits it just into the net. Catches the tape. Michael Stango employing her girls to show a little bit more effort there. That ball was right in front of the net. Well, any case, Kennedy's lead now 11-3. Julia Rusi for the kills. Blocked. Ricochets out of bounds. There's the power I mentioned that Kennedy possesses. Julia Rusi leads the charge there. Her and Natalie Topolowski have some of the best overhand kills in the Naugatuck Valley League. Senior captain Vivian Bunker takes a seat on the bench. Well-deserved rest after an impressive service game. Anaya Watson hits this one over. Ruales to Ruales, and Julia Rusi on cue. Takes a little bit off of it this time to fool the defense, but Crosby up to the task. Ruales again, Janelle. And just clips the tape there. She's getting closer. That was much better than her effort a couple points ago. You see her teammates right there to pick her up. Kennedy girls volleyball team is going to be tough to beat this season with their chemistry and talent. Anaya Watson to serve. Topolowski the dig. Ruales. Rusi sends it over this time. Great dig by Crosby, but it goes just wide. The officials didn't see the point, though. I think we're going to have to replay this. The officials trying to come to a conclusion here. I think we're going to replay that point. That should be the correct call if the official's unable to see that. It did look like it sailed out of bounds. But here comes Anaya Watson. Alexandra Ruales to Alejandra. Janelle Jean's going to have to get it over and does with a bump. Watson, Louise. Number 15 gets it over for Crosby. That's Ayana Figueroa. And some good hustle. That's still a live ball. Janelle Jean goes down and gets it. Figueroa sends it to Ruales, and it rolls off the back of her fingers. The execution for both teams is on point there. A ball off the net that Kennedy was able to save, and some good digs on the Crosby side. Alexandra Ruales to Alejandra. Julia Rusi, finesse. And that's going to clip the line. That's going to be a good point. Yes. That just stayed in. Great shot making there for Kennedy, and they're back on top 13-5. Rusi to serve now. Another powerful one there. Crosby unable to get low enough to dig that out properly and start the rally. Point for Rusi and the Kennedy Eagles. Rusi focus, sends the serve over. Again, too much to handle for the back line of Crosby. Unable to do anything with the first hit. The lead is now double digits, 15-5 for the Kennedy Eagles. Julia Rusi's serve clips the tape, and that'll be a point for Crosby. So just a few impressive serves there, but thwarted by the top of the net. Ayana Figueroa now to serve. Overhead and over the net. Topolowski wants this one. Just a touch too eager. That sails long. Crosby has cut the deficit back to 8. Can they get a little momentum here on Figueroa's serve? That's going to find its way over the net again. Wallace back to Topolowski. She gets it over with ease. Honor able to hit it up. Veronica Ruiz. Topolowski again. Just not able to get high enough there. And the arc had that one sailing well along the whole way. So this is Crosby's best stretch of game number 2 on Figueroa's serve. The deficit cut to 7. That'll work. Matos able to keep it in play. Topolowski, third time's a charm. Good block by Crosby though. Honor to Ruiz, and she gets it over. Ruales, back to Rusi. Good dig by 77, and we've got a ball that's stuck up on the roof. We do have a backup ball though. See if we can get that in play. I'm not sure what the ruling is on that. The score still reads 15-8. I don't know if that's a replay. I see another volleyball stuck up there as well. This has happened before, so we're prepared for this. The volleyball graveyard, and the score has not changed, so it looks like it's going to stay 15-8, and we're going to replay that. Figueroa is on point with her serve right now. Ruales, back to Rusi. Veronica Ruiz up for the block, but she was starting to come down and unable to get enough on that. Point for Kennedy. Alejandra Wallace, half of the twin duo, junior sister volleyball team. That finds the back row, but doesn't find its way back over the net. Another point for Kennedy, and they're looking for another double-digit lead here in game 2. Wallace, the jump serve. And again, same result. The back row unable to do much with it. And it is 18-8. Morales looking to continue her hot streak. And that one just sails long. 18-9 with Crosby serving it again. Daphne Honor will trigger it in for Crosby. Over the net, Rusi sets. Good passing here by Kennedy. Vivian Bunker. The overhand spike, and number 15 Figueroa unable to get it back across. The power is on display here once again in game 2. If Rusi, Vivian Bunker, or Natalie Topolowski get their hand on it, it's usually not good for the opposing team. Rare miscue on serve from Alejandra Ruales, and it's 19-10 in favor of Kennedy Eagles. Rusi's going to get a breather. Senior Sarah Way will check in for her, number 2. Number 5, Evie Duro checks in for Natalie Topolowski. Number 8, Paredes will serve for Crosby. Good communication here by Kennedy. Matos sends it over. Anaya Watson gets her hands on it, but doesn't get it up for a teammate. Crystal Matos says, hey, don't forget about my power. That was an impressive kill there. The double-digit lead is restored for Kennedy. It's 20-10, and Matos is going to get a breather. Number 17, senior Eliza Bablusha is going to check into the game. Number 5, Evie Duro, her first serve tonight is an impressive one. Veronica Ruiz keeps it alive. Julia Petro over the net for Crosby. Bunker Ruales, back to Bunker, who just hits it back over. But Veronica Ruiz overhead. Alexandra to Alejandra, sets up Bunker again. Crosby staying in it. Petro finds a way over. Well done there by Crosby. They were in a little bit of a scramble, but they make it work. And then the miscommunication dooms Crosby. That was one of the better points of the night for sure. Kennedy comes away with it again. 21-10 now. Impressive serve from the substitute, Evie Duro. Can she make it 2 for 2? She does. Good dig. It's over the net and over the head of Sarah Way. She's frustrated, no doubt. She wanted to do better with that one. And the serve is back to the talented Veronica Ruiz. 21-11, so she needs some solid points here if Crosby's going to want to stay in this game. Wallace combining again. Sarah Way sends it over just wide. 21-12, so there's 1 point for Veronica Ruiz. Let's see if she can string them together. And a beautiful ace there. Ruiz with the dance and the celebration. She earned it on that one. Kennedy was convinced that that was out, but pinpoint again from number 9. Overhand serve again. Oh, and this one sails just a little bit long. The heads-up communication by Kennedy not to overreact from the last serve. They knew that one was going to be out. Alejandra Wallace checks out of the game now. Javian Bunker's serve gets over. Petro tries to finesse, but it hits the tape and comes back down on Crosby's side of the court. The captain wants to close it out here. She's 2 points away from game 2. This serve finds its way over, but the impressive return. Take that, says Kiera Hawk. Well done. That was looking like an ace until Hawk got her hands on it, and it falls into no man's land. Hawk service now, and again, that's 2 points in a row. Kennedy unable to react. Body's not in the right position, and it's 23-15. Game 2 not over yet. Unfortunate there for Hawk. She finds the net. 24-15. And now the ball is in the hands of senior Eliza Bablusha. Can she close out game 2 for the Kennedy Eagles? Good hustle, but that's unfortunately not going to count. That ball didn't come back over the net. Crosby, no reason to hang their head. They showed some heart in that game. But Kennedy's talent wins out, so game 2 in favor of the home team, 25-15. Touch of a better showing there for Crosby. Let's see if they can carry some momentum, some positives there at the end of game 2. Players like Ayana Figueroa, number 6, Kiera Hawk, 18, Daphne Honor, and of course, number 9, Veronica Ruiz, were the catalyst for keeping Crosby in that game, but they couldn't do enough to get the win. Impressive showings from substitutes Evie Duro and Elisa Bablusha. But again, that game 2 win was paved by the senior captain Vivian Bunker. Natalie Topolowski, Crystal Matos got in on the action. And the junior duo of the Wallace twins, Alejandra and Alexandra. I mentioned this last night. The team is in good hands here at Kennedy. Those two are just solid volleyball players. They have great court awareness. They rarely make mistakes. And Alejandra Wallace has a great knack for serving. She can find the open areas on the court, and the teams just don't know what to do with it when she's behind the service line. So the lineups are coming in now here for game 3. We're about a minute and a half away from that. I believe the message from the Crosby bench has to just be hustle, hustle, hustle. They can't let Kennedy see them hanging their heads. They've been in both of these games. They've showed some good fight. They've had some great points. And they just need a little bit of luck here as we start game 3. For Kennedy, they have a game plan and they love sticking to it. Whoever seems to get their hands on the ball first, pass it to Alejandra Wallace, and she's going to set up her teammates It's either going to be Natalie Topolowski, Vivian Bunker, or Julia Rusi for a powerful overhand kill. That is the recipe for success for the Kennedy Eagles, no doubt. Timer now under a minute. Some last minute instructions from head coach Stephanie Nicholas. The Eagles are going to serve first here, and surprise, surprise, it's Alejandra Wallace. She can get on a roll here and just put teams away before the game even starts. As I mentioned, streaks of 10 and 12 points won on her serve in favor of the Kennedy Eagles. Let's see if she has another run in her. It seems her only nemesis on serve is the net. I've seen her hit the net a couple times, but if it gets over, good luck getting it back. The officials squaring away some last minute details. Topolowski and Rusi discussing tactics here. Looks like we're gonna have some subs before we start game 3. Alejandra Wallace looks like she's ready to step on the floor. And number 77 for Crosby as well. There it is, 77 checks in for number 10, Anaya Watson. So the starting lineup for Crosby in game 3 is going to be 15, Ayana Figueroa, number 77, number 6, Kiera Hawk, number 8, Amanda Paredes, number 18, Daphne Honor, number 9, Veronica Ruiz. So Wallace is checked in for Kennedy as she watches her sister serve it over. There's Alejandra. Vivian Bunker goes for finesse and it drops to the court. There's that recipe there, that 1-2-3 combo is extremely formidable. And the starting lineup for Kennedy is going to be the Roales sisters, Alejandra and Alexandra, number 19, Julia Rusi, 1, Vivian Bunker, 8, Topolowski, and number 3, Crystal Matos. Veronica Ruiz goes for the overhand kill, but it clips the tape. She's frustrated. That ball was right where she wanted it. She's going to do much better the next time. Wallace's serve. Sent up. Can it get over? Good hustle there by Paredes, but again, hitting the net. So that's the 3rd point for Crosby already. That has hit the net and thwarted them in game 3. Wallace serves over. Ruiz. She just gets it over. Vivian Bunker. The kill and the point for Kennedy. Too easy on that one. And we're not quite at the stretch of last night, but here we are again. Roales controlling the game on her serve. That's 5 points in a row now. Let's see if she can beat last night. This just has to be demoralizing for a team. You want some momentum in a very pivotal game 3, and you find yourself down a handful of points before you even get on serve. Vivian Bunker up to Wallace. Good passing here. Overhand kill. Bunker. Figueroa gets a hand to it. 77. He tracks it down, but unable to hit it overhead back to her teammate. 6-0 now. The run continues for Morales. Again, finds its way over the net. Good start for Crosby. Paredes over to Ruiz. She's able to get it over with an impressive hit. Morales to Bunker, and it clips the tape. The presence of Ruiz there might have gotten in Bunker's head, and Crosby gets the first point, but not before Morales earns 6 points for her team. 6-1 Kennedy. Daphne Honor serves now overhead. Matos And Wallace wanted to track it down, but the net got in the way. 6-2, Crosby cutting into the lead. Honor again, Wallace, the set, the pass, Matos, the kill, dug out nicely there by Crosby. Paredes now with an overhand kill of her own. Well done by number 8, Amanda Paredes. So Crosby not going anywhere after an early 6-0 hole. They rattle off a run of their own and have cut the lead in half. Honor again, a good serve, Rusi there. Ruales to Matos, finesse, Ruiz blocks. Paredes over, bunker, Ruales, back to bunker for the kill. Dug out beautifully. Ruiz sends it over. Ruales to her sister. Bunker again. Blocked by Ruiz, but it's out of bounds. She was up to the task, but the power of bunker just too much. He couldn't direct it to a useful spot. 7-3, Kennedy back on serve, Topolowski. Beautiful, powerful, overhand serve. That is a tough weapon to deal with there. Ruales definitely brings the accuracy on her serve, but Topolowski has some pop. Over again, beautifully dug out. Ruales gets to it though, Matos. Kennedy's gonna have to get this over. They do, beautiful hit by Rusi. Ruiz and bunker meet at the net again. Paredes sends it over. Ruales to bunker. Some more good defense by Crosby, but better offense by Kennedy. I think that's been the story of the night here. Crosby hanging in a lot of these points, but unable to string together impressive defensive stops. And after a while, Kennedy puts them away. Kiera Hawk sends it over. Rusi eyes up a kill, dug out. Veronica Ruiz finds the sweet spot, and she'll take that one. Teammates loving that effort by Ruiz. 9-4, Kennedy. Paredes on serve now for the Bulldogs, and that one's gonna be just short. 10-4, Kennedy. Alejandra Wallace's turn to serve now. Jump serve, gets it over. Honor up to the task, Watson, finesse. Chanel Jean gets up this time, blocked by Ruiz. Is it gonna get over? It falls just short. Wallace to serve again now. Great dig by Crosby to start the point, but they dump it over again before 3 hits. Kennedy uses theirs wisely, and you can see the difference in volleyball when you have a play drawn up and can utilize the 3 hits. That makes a world of difference instead of dumping it over early. That's a much safer play, but it puts your team in a world of hurt sometimes. Ruiz, back to Honor, gets it over with an overhand. Chanel Jean up, and just can't get high enough. The arc sails long on that ball. Good instruction there by head coach Michael Stango, reassuring her frontline attacker. And it's 12-5 Kennedy. Veronica Ruiz's server sails over. Julia Rusi with the kill. Ruiz up to the task, but it's out of bounds. Julia Rusi says no chance you're getting that one back. Matos gets the serve over. Ruiz the first pass. Kiera Hawk over. Topolowski. Wallace, and they want Rusi again. She goes for a little bit of finesse this time to fool the team, but Crosby's up to it. Honor gets it over. Morales to her sister. Rusi again. And it clips the tape, but the power behind that kill is just too much. Finds open court. And Kennedy is on an impressive streak here. The game plan has changed. It's definitely set the ball for Rusi, and she is delivering midway through game 3. Crystal Matos has a serve sail long. She can't believe it. Definitely a little irked after that one, but it's 14-6 Kennedy still. They're in command here. Kira Hawk with a good serve. Wallace after a Topolowski dig. Rusi. Let's see, here's a good set play, and the ref not liking that. I believe they're calling a carry there. Touching the ball for a little too long or letting it come into their hands instead of using their fingertips. Oh, Nor better on that one. Rualis sets up John, who just gets it over. Watson, dug out by Matos. Rualis to Topolowski. She wanted to kill, but was just a little too far back on that play. And it's now 15-7. Crosby back on serve. Anaya Watson to send it over. She will. Matos, though, with impressive defensive play. Keeps it alive. Topolowski, it's over. Honor, Paredes. Morales there for the defensive play. Jean just finds the ball just in time and gets it over. Honor to Paredes again. With a little bit of a quick set there. Topolowski, could she do better this time? She does. The ball goes straight up in the air. Ruiz tracks it down. And we're at the midst of another superb rally. Topolowski wants to end it, but Ruiz is there. Kira Hawk, Paredes, and the key players for Crosby are connecting here on some crucial points. Ruiz again. Honor. Paredes. Morales to Morales. Janelle Jean. That one's over again, but surprise, surprise, Veronica Ruiz is there. Paredes is going to get it over. It's going to be dug out by Matos. Topolowski again. The block's there, and the hustle has never left the Crosby team, but they come up just short. Impressive hitting from both sides there. Kennedy wins out, and it's 16-7 now after the best point of the match by far. Janelle Jean's turn to serve. Ball's up and over. Ruiz is there. Honor finds Paredes, and the kill finds the net. An unfortunate error there after a good start to the point by Crosby. And the double-digit lead is back in favor of the Kennedy Eagles here. John's serve is over. Ruiz dives for it, but puts a little too much on it to get that back over, and it's going to sail long. 18-7. Another handcuffed return there by Crosby, unable to do anything with John's serve. And here comes a timeout by Crosby. We're getting closer and closer to closing time here as Kennedy wants to put the finishing touches on their best game of the night. They've won by 12, they've won by 10, but up 19-7 here in game 3. This could be the biggest margin of victory if they stay locked in and execute here in game 3. I think Nicholas just wanted to have her team catch a breather. It can feel like an avalanche when you're going against the power that the Kennedy Eagles possess. They are not an easy team to handle, as I've mentioned. Their power is just going to win out. As we've seen from Crosby, there has been so many rallies here tonight. But after a while, one of the Kennedy power players just connects on a kill, and it's usually Bunker Topolowski or Julia Rusi has been the main supply of the power tonight. Janelle Johns serve to continue. Here we go. We're back in action. Over the net. And it finds the open spot on the court. Crosby's going to inch a little closer here, I think, to try to prevent that open spot from occurring again. John's serve is good. Ruiz, Honor, Paredes. That's a good little trio there for the Crosby Bulldogs. Wallace works to get it over, and it sails just wide. The finesse play there, she wanted to catch the Bulldogs off guard, but she's unable to, and it's 20-8. Here comes number 15, Ayana Figueroa to serve. Boom, that was a good one, but Matos up to the task. Topolowski, blocked. Good set here. Veronica Ruiz. There we go again. She's secured another point for Crosby here. Definitely been able to showcase her skill tonight. One of the most versatile players on the court, no doubt. And our score stands at 21-9 now as we have some late substitutions coming in. Matos and Rusi, looks like their work might be done after an impressive stretch in games 2 and 3 with their power. So over the net for Crosby. Here comes Wallace. She sets up Topolowski, and that kill is going to sail wide. Yes, says the official, just wide. So 21-10 now. To close out the game here for Kennedy, it looks like it's going to be the Ruales sisters. Oh, are we going to get this late sub in? Yes, we are. Evie Duro for Natalie Topolowski, along with Bunker, Bablusha, the Ruales twins, and Sarah Way. Here comes Honor to serve. Ruales is there, finds her sister, and Bablusha sends it over. Figueroa to Honor, and that's going to get over as well for Crosby. Both teams finding their rhythm here on this point. Kara Hawk with the finesse over, but Wallace up to the task, finds it. Bunker overhead. Veronica Ruiz overhead. Does it catch the back line? No, it does not. Good idea. Just mis-executed by a touch. That was a little under a foot long there. So here comes Evie Duro to serve now. Honor, Ruiz, Paredes. Overhead, and Evie Duro unable to do anything with it. 22-11, late stages of game 3. Kennedy is now 3 points away from closing out the match. Amanda Paredes is going to serve. And great communication by Kennedy there. They let that sail long. Vivian Bunker subbed out. Does that clip the line? It does. Alejandra Wallace shaking her head in disbelief maybe. She can't believe it stayed in, but it counts all the same. And it's match point now here for the Kennedy Eagles. The jump serve gets over and finds open court once again. Game, set, match. Kennedy Eagles, another impressive win here tonight. Game 3 ends with a final score of 25-11. Teams displaying their socially distanced sportsmanship here as we wrap up from John F. Kennedy High School. I want to thank you again. I'm Nate Zielinski. I appreciate you joining us via DET Sports Media on YouTube and Sky Cable Channel 16 in Waterbury. It's been a pleasure to bring you Naugatuck Valley League girls volleyball tonight. An impressive showing for the Kennedy Eagles over the Crosby Bulldogs. Kennedy Eagles improved to 3-0 on the season, and Crosby Bulldogs fall to 0-3. We'll see you here next time. On behalf of DET Sports Media, I'm Nate Zielinski, and have a good night.